Hello, ladies and gentlemen, HoloTide here, and we have some fantastic breaking, news. I'm probably not going to be the first person to make a video on this, so I don't know if it's breaking, but Bungie has lifted the NDA on the Marathon closed alpha. This is big news because I'm not sure why there was an NDA in the first place. I think this is kind of a response to the negative criticism the game was receiving in a curated fashion with their gameplay showcase. I think that it would be smart for as many, streamers or, YouTube people to show this game off in a way that is organic, how it actually plays, for people to really be able to provide feedback and for them to kind of make a decision on, if this game is for them or not, whether or not they should be excited for it. I've watched a bunch of the content creators' YouTube videos where it shows just their regular gameplay, and I think that looks way better than the curated trailers and stuff like that. So I think this is big news, and I think that it's smart on Bungie. I think that this is something that they needed to do. But in the article, they talk about how it is a curated, limited slice of systems and content. They want to know our feedback on weapons and gunplay, maps and survival gameplay, runners, including kits and build crafting, early game progression, factions, contracts, faction upgrades, PvP engagements against other runners, and PvE against the combatants. They want people to know that this is not the complete game, and it does not include final visuals and graphics, including animations and lighting, full and polished UI, all the runners, all zones, pinnacle in-game content, all weapons, items, consumables, implants, cores, and mods, factions, and upgrades, and so on. They will also be hosting developer Q&A streams, and they will jump in with creators all next week. So I think that's good news. So if you haven't already, make sure you sign up for that alpha, join their Discord, and hopefully we will get to play against one another. I made a video about how I thought the beta was going to be a huge selling point for a lot of people, the open beta, where as many people as they could get in could play, because I thought that the alpha was going to be under NDA and that nobody was going to be able to get gameplay. Nobody was going to be able to stream it. They weren't going to be able to show off the game in really any capacity. But what I think this does is two things. I do think that the open beta is going to come pretty soon after this. I think the alpha ends May 4th, so I would expect the beta to go live after that, because I would think that they want to capitalize on as much momentum as they can get from, big streamers. I'm sure Shroud, all these people are going to be invited to play. And then their community is going to watch, the community is going to, partake in it, especially if the streamers and stuff are having fun and giving positive reviews of the game. And I think that just kind of helps them get back that positive image of the game. I'm not going to lie, to me, there's a lot of weird opinions going on about Marathon, especially for a game that hasn't released, or a game that hasn't even been able to go into beta or alpha with a large group of people. I get some people don't like the art style and all that other stuff, and that's fine. You can definitely have opinions on that kind of thing, but it's all the other stuff surrounding the game that just kind of is like a turn off for me. But this is where you get to tell me down in the comments if you've tried to get into the alpha, if you're looking to get into the alpha, if you are going to play in the alpha, if you get invited. Personally, I'm interested to see how the PvE stuff actually works as opposed to PvP. I think that's kind of going to be more important with this type of game, I think this is going to be more important with this kind of game, seeing what kind of upgrades and loot and stuff you can take off of AI combatants as opposed to the regular players. Just so many things that I'm excited to see and test in this game. I would love to get some clips, montage and stuff. I will actually only be able to play on the 23rd. I'm going out of the state that I live in, not to Seattle for sure. And I won't be back until Sunday. But then I'll be able to play a couple more days after that, May 4th or whatever. So hopefully I can get some, games in, maybe stream, get some videos and stuff created. So if you guys are interested in Marathon content, make sure you subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like. And I will catch you guys in the next one.